We can all rise to respectfully wait for our teachers to depart. However, we invite everyone online especially to stay with us as we have Xiaohong and Joline coming up to give a special message to everyone. Xiaohong and Joline can come on up. So these are two of our friends who have traveled all the way from Singapore for this event and to spend some time with us. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, venerables, brothers and sisters in the Dharma, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Xiao Hong.
I'm Joline.
We are from the Friends of Swarovski Abbey, Singapore.
Trying to coordinate, you know.
On behalf of Swarovski Abbey, we would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to 84,000 for translating the words of the Buddha, Venerable Koncho Nobu, volunteers and everyone who has contributed to making this extraordinary 4-day resounding retreat on the noble transcendent state of wisdom in 8,000 lives possible. Venerable children told us that this is the first recitation of the transcendent state of wisdom in English, and it will be very precious to us, to our practice, if we can participate in it. That is why we are here. And we feel deeply fortunate to have spent the past 4 days immersed in the recitation, study, and contemplation of one of the most profound teachings of the Buddha.
Sis, do you understand all the recitation?
I don't understand. I'm so sorry. I really don't understand.
Actually, same here, okay? I'm sure a lot of us here is just like you, but you know, that's fine because Venerable said to us before we came, come, just plant the seeds, plant the seeds. So we are all here to plant the seed of our wisdom. For eons to come, we will attain Nirvana. Okay, so keep going, all right? All right, so I think in the recitation, Venerable said, what do you learn? I said, good question, right? So I said, a lot of things are repeated in the text, right, during the recitation. So a few things that kind of reminded me. The first one is the 6 paramitas. And although the translation is a bit slightly different, it gave me some time to understand why they are translated that way. So maybe I'll ask Venerable, why is that translation different? And also the 5 aggregates. I think it's repeated many, many times in the text, especially the word transcendental wisdom, states of wisdom, which actually to us is more like the 6th perfection, right? So why 6th perfection becomes the 6 transcendental states of wisdom? I think that is a very interesting point to actually ponder. I think these are enough for us to plant our seeds, to go a bit, crazy and think about it for the next few days. All right. So today, I think it's a very special day. It's called Vesak Day for us. In Singapore, we call that Vesak Day. Okay. And it's also the most sacred day in the Buddhist calendar. Why is that so? We commemorate the birth, the enlightenment, and the parinirvana of Shakyamuni Buddha. All right. Okay. Now, according to the tradition, during this day is a merit multiplying day, where wholesome actions, Dharma study, recitation, offering, and acts of compassionate generate immeasurable merit. We love merit, okay? Especially Asian, You know, merit is like deposit in the bank, you know. Okay, that's how we think. But okay, it's more than that. That's cultivate, that kind of motivate us in our generosity too, you know. So we're very fortunate that we can conclude this retreat in such a very auspicious day. We'd like to express our sincere appreciation to 84,000. I mean, they're not here, but I think they can feel us from afar. All right, for your very noble mission of translating and preserving the Buddha's words for very, very long time and for future generations to come, for many, many eons to come, I'll say that. Through your dedication and tireless efforts, these precious teachings are made accessible to practitioners around the world, ensuring that the wisdom of the Buddha continues to illuminate countless beings. So a very, very, very special thank you to Venerable Kongtrul Nobu. Thank you so much, all right, for your guidance throughout these 4 days. Your teachings have helped us deepen our understanding of the Prajna Paramita tradition, the Heart Sutra, and the profound meaning of emptiness. Thank you so much. Yeah.
And at the Abbey, it started with just Venerable and 2 cats. And then slowly we have Venerable Thapa, Venerable Samke, Venerable Choni, Venerable Chitmei, and more. And now we have 22 monastics. Right?
Yeah, it's right.
Okay, 20
That's a
plus
good guess,
monastics
sis.
and more
We
to
went
come.
around counting.
Yeah, and we started with just Ananda Hall and the meditation hall, and then suddenly we have this Gautami House, Chevizik Hall, and now the Buddha Hall. How does all this come about? It's all through the generosity of people around the world who make this happen. And well, like for many of us who travel from Singapore, this retreat has been a deeply enriching, inspiring experience. We came seeking for knowledge, but we leave with much more. A renewed appreciation of the Buddha's teaching, a deeper connection to the path of wisdom, and a stronger aspiration to benefit others.
So on this auspicious day, right? So we're here to accumulate our merit. So if the teachings have touched your hearts, just like you've touched ours, all right, and deepened your understanding, although it brings some confusion, but that's good, you know. Good confusion brings better understanding. Perhaps one of the best way, right, to express your gratitude is a little donation and your generosity. And on behalf of FOSAS, all right, we'll go with the first, all right, okay. There are 2 donate. Oh, that's right, brother. That's what I was looking. How come the sign is gone? Okay, so you must check out for this 84,000. I think it's going to be here. Okay, yeah. So it's an improvised donation box, as you can see. Okay, so there are 2 donation boxes out there, 84,000 and Stravasti Abbey at the entrance of the Buddha Hall. So by supporting this translation and dissemination of the Buddha's teaching, we become part of this very extraordinary lineage of preserving the Dharma for the benefit for the countless beings for eons to come. Today is Vesak Day. Do all you can, all right? A little means a lot, okay? All right. Now, for those who wants to offer your dana to Venerable Kongtrul Nobu, or even want to offer dana directly to Venerable Children, you'll be able to do so at the end of the teaching tonight. Okay, so.
And before we end, we'd like to share this. May His Holiness the Dalai Lama, Venerable Kongtrul Nobu, Venerable Children, Venerable Kajro, and all our teachers have long life, good health, and every success in guiding sentient beings on the path to unsurpassed perfect awakening.
We improvise the word awakening because of the text.
May
Okay? Next time, don't say awakening. You must say unsurpassed, perfect. Can we repeat that again? Unsurpassed, perfect awakening. Yes, very good, students. Huh? May the noble
noble activities of Sravasti Abbey and the 84,000 continue to grow and benefit countless beings.
For
May,
as
for as long as space remains, for as long as sentient beings remain, until then may I too remain to dispel the miseries of the